Alec Blevins, co-founder of ENAN Blevins Productions. Sitting with us today is Letter 7, rapper, songwriter, and apparently, now correct me if I'm wrong, but you're an author too, right?
Yes, that's right. Right. I'm writing right now. I'm writing a book. It's the first of a 4-part series that I'm working on. I don't want to talk about it too much though. There's a lot of ideas that I'm throwing around. A lot of stuff's up in the air. But yeah, for the most part, yes, I consider myself a writer.
I don't know if the camera can see them, but it looks like you have some pretty interesting tattoos. Can you explain them?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm working on a sleeve right now. It's a bunch of Joker portraits. I don't know if you can see them all. Can you get it? Basically, I'm a huge fan of Batman. I'm a closet and comic book nerd. Huge fan of Batman, and obviously I love the dynamic between Batman and the Joker, and I just decided to dedicate this arm to the Joker. I got a lot of this work done, actually all of this done at Tattoo Lose in Deer Park on Grand Boulevard. My boy Gus does a lot of good work. You should definitely stop by and check him out. He does a lot of good work.
Okay, back to this rapping business. What made you decide to be a rapper?
What made me decide to be a rapper? Well, I grew up in the 90s. Like I said, I'm 21. So, growing up in the 90s, obviously I listened to a lot of Biggie, a lot of Pac, a lot of Pun, definitely a lot of Eminem. And that was just what I was into, you know, just listening to a lot of hip-hop, and I was just always into it. And I like words. I like messing with words. I love, you know, figuring out different rhyme schemes and how to make certain syllables collide and sound, you know, it's just one of the things I'm into. Right, exactly, an art form. It's just, I see the science behind it, the math behind it, if you will. I just like writing. I love writing.
Now, who do you listen to? Who are your favorite artists?
Like I said, Eminem. Eminem is definitely, I personally believe he's probably the best out there right now.
So it'd be safe to say that Eminem is one of your major influences.
Yeah, definitely. I try to, cause I see the way he does things with his rhymes. I see the way he writes, and it's just so clever, and so there's just so much more to it than just saying stuff. You know, like a lot of other people do. He's not like a lot of the newer hip hop that's out there, just getting on these insane beats and just saying whatever bullshit they want to say to make a hit. You know, it's not. I don't write club music. That's not who I am.
So what are your plans for the future? When do you plan on dropping your first album?
My first album. Well, I have a demo out right now, and I will never say that I'm a producer. I'm not a producer. So it's a self-made album, and a lot of the production's kind of shitty. But it's called My Family Photo Album, and that's out right now. But as far as an actual official album or a mixtape, within the year. I think I should have that ready. I should have that done within the year for sure.
Well, that's all the time we have left. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we wrap this up?
Just a few shout-outs. My boy Enan Blevins, you know, Enan Blevins Productions. He's also the founder of Enan Blevins Home Improvements. So if you're looking to get your house fixed up and you live in Virginia, you know, give him a call. Joey P, my manager, my promoter. He's been doing a good job at making contacts and networking for me, making a lot of connections and everything like that. Shout out to my boy Pookie, DJ Supreme, Jimbo Wham, dude makes some fire-ass beats. Tariq Omar, Chris Kane, Kyle Winter, Rez, a guy I know from North Dakota. He's doing his thing, Spook and Skullhead Records. I love what they're doing. Gus, once again, at Tattoo Lose. Gus, shout out to Gus. Stavros, my little brother. That song, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's dedicated to him, you know. He's doing a good job at promoting my shit too, just showing it to all his friends and everything like that. Flip, my boy Flip, Grant DeFilippo, doing his thing, promoting for me too. He's my boy, you know what I'm saying? My girl, Zohal, she's for the support, for everything, you know what I mean? Everybody, anyone who's a fan of my music, anyone who's willing to give it a listen, you know, thank you for that. You know, shout out to all of you. Shout out to my parents, to my sister, to my brother who's in the Navy doing his thing, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Harry the dog, you know what I'm saying?
Can we keep that in?
That's gonna be at the end. I'm gonna put that at the very end.